Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Imran. My registration number is A1M2 18003. Today, I'm going to present my journal article about the correlation between students' habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery at MTS Islamiyah Batang Quiz in 2016 and 2017 academic year. So, before I'm going further, let me explain the identity of my journal article. The first one is the source is from the Google, and the second one is the author is Suci Ramadayanti Gultom, and the third one is the year is 2017. We move from the abstract first. This study was aimed to now there was a significant correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery at MTS Islamiyah Batang Quiz. The research methodology of this study was a quantitative study, and the population of this study was the 8th grade student of MTS Islamiyah Batang Quiz, and the number of the student was 29 students. The researcher gave the questionnaire for the students to know the habit of student in watching movies and give the test to know the student vocabulary mastery. The researcher also found out that the RO is 3.97 and the R table is 0.36. So the value of the correlation product moment is bigger than R table. 3.97 is bigger than 3.36. So it means that the alternative hypothesis or HA is accepted, but the HO is rejected. It means that there is a positive correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery, with the category of correlation is very high. We move to the chapter 1 of namely introduction. The first one is the background of the study. English is a global language that is spoken by more and more people in the world. English has a role as language of science, art, and technology. People who are able to communicate in English will be easier to get more information and knowledge. And then in Indonesia, English has been introduced in junior high school, senior high school, even in university level. Learning vocabulary in English is very important, especially for young learners, so that they will able to express themselves. Learning is not only always in the class, but also outside of the class and can be done everywhere. For example, the student habit in watching English movies provides the opportunity to study more about language. So, but the problems that students have is about identifying the new words, the structure based on the native language dialogue. So they will look for it, and indirectly they will learn the study about language. So based on that explanation, the researcher is interested to conduct this research. We move to the research question of this research, namely, is there any correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery? And we move to the the scope of the study, namely, the study limited to the correlation between student habit in watching English movies and vocabulary mastery. And we move to the objective of the study is to analyze the correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery. And the significances of the study are: the first one, it is useful for English teacher to improve student quality in student vocabulary quality, and for other researcher it will beneficial for them as a reference to next related study. And the third one is for English teacher, they can use English as teaching media. to improve student vocabulary mastery. The hypothesis of the study, how there is no positive correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery. In the HA, or we know as H1, is there is a correlation between student vocabulary mastery and student habit in watching movie and their vocabulary mastery. We move to the chapter 2 because I don't have any PowerPoint. I will read point from my this chapter 2, definition of vocabulary. According to Hackenborn, vocabulary is vocabulary is a set of words or list of words that use for a particular language, or list of words that for individual speakers or for language use. And then the types of vocabulary, according to Joanne and Mary Lee, there are two types of vocabulary, namely active vocabulary and passive vocabulary. Principle of teaching vocabulary, according to Wallace, there are some principles, namely aims, need, quantity, frequent, repetition, meaningful presentations, situational presentation, representation in context. We move to the fourth one, namely learning vocabulary. According to Brown and Payne, there are some steps in learning vocabulary. The first one is having new words for having sources for encountering new words, learning the meaning of words, getting the clear image, both visual and auditory, making strong connection memory, and the last one, using words. We move to the fifth point, namely assessment vocabulary. We can use fill in blank and matching test. The second one is to write a story from their vocabulary, and the third one is read a lot of words. The sixth one is definition of media, according to Rossi and Biddle. According to Rossi and Biddle, media is physical aids to teaching material from script films, tape recorder, cassette, film, photographs, picture, graphics, computer, and television. Classification of media, namely visual, audio, and audiovisual media. The definition of movie, according to Joseph Chompux, movie is or film is called film or motion picture with moving pictures. Genre of movies, according to Tompul, namely romantic, comedy, drama, action, thriller, horror, animated, and documentaries. We move to the advantages of using movie in teaching learning. The first one is movies are comfortable, familiar, contemporary for students, economical substitute for teaching, and movie over both cognitive and affective experience. And the disadvantages are movies. Some students might resist viewing foreign scenes in film and English subtitle. The second one is a movie needs media, so it's expensive and need extra funds. We move to the things to minimize the disadvantages. To save more money, we can search the video on the internet. And the second one, we can use the facility that is provided in the school, namely Wi-Fi connection, and we can borrow the tools, namely laptop and LCD projector. And then we can skip the part that is we consider not important, so we can shorten the time. We move to the chapter 3, namely design. The research design is correlation research with the form of quantitative research. The population is the accurate student of MTS Islamiyah Batang Kuis, and the sample, and namely 58 students, and the sample is 29 students with random sampling research. The instrument for data collection is questionnaire and test. Techniques for data collection. The first one is the questionnaire. The questionnaire is divided into three phases. The part one is the frequency of student habit in watching English movies. The second was the repetition of watching English movies, and the third one is the automatic behavior in watching English movies. We move to for the technique for data analysis. In answering the test, the student will use strongly agree 4, agree 3, disagree 2, and strongly disagree 1. We move to the findings. The findings of this research, based on the calculation above, the questionnaire has shown that 3 question invalid and 11 question is valid. The 11 questions are valid, and the RO is 3.97. Then R table is 0.36. We move to the and the last findings is the T count is 5.36. We move from the discussion. There was a significant correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery. That was the discussion, and the conclusion is the three questions are invalid, and the 11 questions were valid. So the HA is accepted and the HO is rejected. It means that there is a positive correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery. The T count is 5.36 and the T table is 1.70. So the conclusion, there is a significant correlation between student habit in watching English movies and their vocabulary mastery. I think that's all my explanation. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.